guy says tie her up, stick her up with corn syrup, laughter and shenanigans as we kill Miss Hannigan. It's a cornstalk life. Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. My name is Andrew Abrams, and I am the composer for Shining in Misery, a King Size Parody. People often ask me, where did you get the idea to do this? Well, I was musical directing a production of Evil Dead probably around 2019 at the university where I was working, and I thought to myself, why has nobody ever done a parody of Stephen King's story, all the Stephen King stories? And so I reached out to my dear old friend Colleen Duvall, who is an expert in all things Stephen King and also a writer. And I said, what do you think? And she said, I think it's a great idea. So we invited my very funny lyricist friend, Mark Eugene Garcia, on board to craft this silly piece. So for the musical theater language of this piece, I started looking at some of the synthy 80s horror movies to get some inspiration, and that started to make its way into the score. But at the same time, we wanted to parody musicals. So what you get is a parody of musicals with a creepy underscoring of 80s horror. Try to imagine that, if you will, in your brain. But also, we wanted to make this show as inclusive to all of our audience as possible, because not everybody knows Stephen King. Some people know it better than others. So we tried to put as many Stephen King references in as we could for the diehard fans. And then we have all the musical theater references for all the musical theater fans. And if you happen to be a fan of both, then you've hit the jackpot on that one. I've had the pleasure of doing MT Fest before with one of my other shows in 2019, and it was such a wonderful experience. We really need more places to showcase new musicals and new works, and you have one of the best right here with MT Fest UK. Fantastic people, wonderful talent, right down the road in London.